don't tell me. I mean, is it live? She'll say, that away. That away.
This way?
That away.
That way. Wait a minute. This way?
Don't get the production.
That way.
Look at her.
This way?
She comes
that
crawling in
way.
here like a worm. I'm so tired.
This way?
From what? Now look at her.
Way.
Revving up, baby. The RPMs, I can just see it going on, man. Look at it. Oh, yeah? Is that what you want to talk about, Randy?
You're looking all cute in your little turquoise shirt, Randy.
Here we go. She's in a mood. I wish I had.
She's in a
I wish I
mood.
had my other camera. I could face back at you. Hello, everybody. I'm Randy Jones.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. And guess what? We're late.
Like the only, you tuned in. You know where you're at, right? I don't know why I say that.
And
All right.
they regret it.
Everybody, we got Tom here to help us out.
But he straightens up.
Yep.
What?
Last week.
Is she invisible? Randy.
What?
Introduce her.
Oh, come on.
How?
She doesn't want me to.
How rude, Randy.
She's got a warrant out for her arrest like I do.
Oh, my. Well, okay.
We got time to fool around.
All right. No time to fool around.
We got Chop get on the grip.
Chop
Everybody,
got it.
Week, Tuesday night is our tech night. All
Oh,
right?
God.
So
What
last week, you guys seen Amanda behind the camera here, and she was putting the PEX lines in, and she learned how to crimp and put 90s in and how this works. This is an RJO tiny home.
Okay.
Okay? Randy Jones original. We've sold 30 of these. We've got 4 built on Friday, Tune In Friday, because we're going to feature an RJO home. I've got 2 of them way over there, okay? And we're going to show you a lot more going on with the RJOs Friday, so tune into that. And maybe if we can get inside, show you a couple homes.
Huh.
One's coming out, so maybe 2 will come out. But what we did is, this is our drain line, okay? We have the toilet over there. That in the back is the vent. We have the shower here, and then this is the kitchen sink. Blue is for cold, and the hot's always on the left, right?
Right.
Okay, good deal. So now we're ready to spray foam. We've got a metal pan, as you guys can see under here. We've got a metal pan. We're gonna put about, I don't know, 2-3 inches of foam in here. All the water lines are lifted up off the bottom, so we can put spray foam underneath the water lines, right? Now they're not high up here, so when we put our flooring down, that we hit them with a nail. All right, that's strategically placed.
Oh, well.
You all are gonna see Amanda spray foam this today.
Oh, my
All right, so we're
God.
gonna gown up, give the camera to Alyssa.
Oh, no.
You're gonna have Amanda gown up. She's gonna put her mask on. She's gonna put her gloves on. I gotta tape her up and get her ready to spray.
It looks like surgery.
Oh my God, you're gonna look like a Smurf.
Oh, God. Here we go,
we go.
Alyssa. Here. Okay.
All right. You're gonna take that coat off. There's no way. Look,
Oh, my God.
here we go.
Is this,
Blue.
safe?
Yeah, it's safe. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Everything we do is here. It's 100% safe. Never. Here you go.
Okay.
All right.
Ah, this is like NASA. Do not get on one knee.
I've done that already.
That's a no.
And you
I don't want to go to school, Dad.
You got little footies in here.
Do I have to wear breeches?
Yep. This one. Tom, you may have to help me.
What's that? I used to read to the kids, Grover, I can dress myself. Apparently I can't. Okay. Hello.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, it's you.
All right, here you go. This is going to keep you from getting all foamed up.
Oh my God, it looks like NASA.
Now, what we do to keep your crotch from hanging down low, because this is a great big one, you pull it up, right? And I put a piece of tape around mine.
36, 22, 36.
How's that? All right.
I wish.
Then you put this on. Okay?
Wait a minute, where?
Oh, you got to take your sunglasses off.
It's going on my head?
Yeah, you gotta cover your pretty hair.
Oh, God.
You gotta cover it up.
I don't like stuff to touch my hair.
Ready? Here we go.
What you do that? Oh, my God, Randy.
Ready?
Oh, ready for what?
You gotta put all that hair in there.
What? Stop.
Shove it. Tom, help me. Help me, Tom.
Okay. Ow! Quit! That hurts!
Cover all your hair up.
What?
Ready for gloves?
No, wait a minute. I gotta fix my hair. It's on my neck. Am I supposed to see out of this? Ah!
Wait a minute.
Stop!
Here.
Dad!
Here.
Ah! Stop! Okay.
All right.
Is it just...
Pull it up so you can see.
Okay.
Pull it down below your chin.
You gotta fix my hair.
It'll be in the hood.
This is just... Ow!
There you go. So you can see.
Am I supposed to be like... Oh, this supposed to be out of the hole? What about my chin?
Look like a raisin. Here you go.
Does this go...
You're fine. And it'll zip up and then the hood goes over.
Oh, I feel
All right, here's your gloves.
claustrophobic.
Every guy does this. Wait to putting this on in the summertime. All right, here's your glove.
Okay. Well, that's the way it goes?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get my nails done.
Well, you're going to get them covered up anyway. Let's see here. There's your other one.
Okay.
Then we're going to take this right here. And we'll tape up your gloves a little bit. Now, normally, when you spray outside, you don't have to gown up like this.
Oh, my hair's like...
But
my
it's
neck.
all covered up.
Okay. I know, but it's on my neck. Okay. All right.
Then we put a little tape around here. Now, normally when you do it outside like this, you're not doing a whole house. We normally don't cover up this much. Well, I wanted you to get full effect.
Oh.
Let's
What do
say
you mean?
everybody-
How come you don't cover up all this place?
Well, it's all we're doing is the floor.
Okay.
When we do the whole house and we're in there, we got to spray the ceilings and the walls. It gets everywhere. Yeah. So now you're covered up completely.
Is my mouth supposed to be covered or like, no?
All right. You know what? Before you put this mask on, I'm going to gown up real quick. Okay? And I figured I better gown up because I'm going to end up being in the middle of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure she won't finish the job. Will you finish it? Maybe. It gets a little tricky.
I don't know. Oh, your boots are harder.
You're pushing me over.
Me
I'm sure everybody's like, oh my God, really? We're watching this? We're going to watch this get dressed?
Super lame.
Super lame. They should have been dressed before the camera come on. But I thought you guys would love to see Amanda get Boo dressed up like a Smurf.
Like a Smurf. I feel like NASA. I swear, you was a little boy, I'd bust your butt. I swear.
They don't need help, do they?
Oh, men don't need help. I forgot. I need help.
Okay. Well, I'll get used to the help, and then what am I going to do?
Well, what was I going to do? How am I going to do it? Alone?
You don't have to do it. All you have to do is one time for the camera.
Oh.
Here, I'll do it.
Wait a minute, you got your mouth covered.
I won't.
Oh.
This stuff, Tom, how bad is it to get off your skin?
You don't want it on your skin.
It's terrible.
Does it burn?
It doesn't come off. It wears off.
Kind of like hair dye.
It's a great product. And we got Tom here because it's a real tricky product.
Yeah, why is Tom hanging around?
Well, the gun,
I'm an expert.
he's an expert.
You need an expert.
Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go very wrong
We're
here.
gonna check the machine.
The gun
Oh, no.
is just everything tricky. We've got 3 guns, all right? Each gun costs $2,000. And normally after about probably 3 homes that we spray, we have to take the gun and get it cleaned and
Okay.
replace all the gaskets and everything sold out. So what we do, we have 3 so we can rotate. We've actually had one break down right in the middle of a job, and you've got to have some in backup. Then if you don't, you're sitting there for a week with a house that needs to get sprayed. So there's a lot had to be invested in this.
Is this stuff? Is it like I bought the spray foam in the can, and you have to like keep it going or something, or it gets dried up or something?
Kind of like that. Kind of like that. You got a certain time you got to work with this, and but I wanted Tom here to make sure that we can keep spraying. Once we get
Okay.
going. Now I'm gonna pull your hood back. And we're
Okay.
gonna put this on and then put this over the hood. Okay.
Okay.
So this is your mask. Everybody's got new cartridges on here, and I'm gonna show you. This is a mask. I'm gonna put a film and you can peel it off. So put that against your face. I'm gonna put this on your head. And we all had to get fitted for these masks. All right, now you're gonna pull that down. You got skin touching the mask.
Okay.
I want to tighten these up. Is that tight kind of around your face?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put one more here. How's that? You won't be able to hear.
Okay.
Can you scream?
They'll put my hat back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right, and then this is the film that will go on the outside. All right. I wonder if anybody's watching this.
72.
72 people watching you, Amanda.
Okay.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna put this over here. Make sure there's no skin showing.
I feel like this is more dangerous than what's being
You
laid
look like
on.
you're in a hazmat. You're ready to go.
I mean, like Tom is like on standby. This is something's not. They're not telling me something.
All right. Are you ready?
He lies all the time, so I know. But Tom,
No,
everything's gonna be fine.
I've never heard him tell one.
Listen, there's something wrong.
narrate, Tom. You can narrate.
Narrate. Pull the trigger.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's your spray.
Okay.
You know what? Hang on, let me talk, just so I can talk just a little bit.
Yeah, the breeze is blowing away anyway.
There's a good breeze. What it is, there's an off gas that comes off of this. That's why we're gowned up. We're gowned up here so we don't get it on our bodies. And that, of course, is in our lungs. And there's an off gas. Within an hour, all the gas is gone. But so you don't want to breathe it as we're going, but we got a breeze blowing. So I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do is we're just going to fill that in, and then we're going to give it to Amanda. But this is a gun. You got to get used to it. You may have to move your body a little bit, listen, like kind of walk
Trigger
around,
control.
back and forth, round,
You don't
stop,
just
move.
Kind of squeeze and let go. Squeeze
Yeah.
and let go.
So we're gonna go.
Hey, spray the box. It's gonna get cold for a while.
So until it warms up,
Don't get close, Alicia.
there it goes. There we go. Now the hose is kind of heavy.
This
Hey.
might get a little overspray.
Amanda, you're
I'm
supposed to be
fine.
over here.
You
Come
get over
here.
there. You block me.
So what I like to do is spray along the bottom inside, like that. Now watch it. Are you getting that? And
Little cold,
it'll
so it's
the more I
taking
spray, the quicker it'll foam up. Okay. Now we leave that alone, and then we can come over here and we'll spray that.
Okay.
Right. So you're gonna get inside. Right?
Okay.
And then you'll come over here and spray each side.
Okay.
And the more we spray, then after you get the size, that's kind of like what I do. And then you can fill it in,
Okay.
just like that. You don't want to go back over it right now. You just want to let that
Let it
go,
go.
and then come back over here.
Okay.
Is that not awesome? Watch it. Look at it. You guys getting that? Is that not cool? Now see how there's a little more there and a little bit less? And so you don't have to do that. So you come back, just fill it in.
Okay.
And then fill this in. And it'll splatter, and that's why we've got our suits on, because it's going to splatter on us, okay?
Okay.
Grab this with your right hand. That's the trigger, okay? And you got to grab this down here.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. So put your finger on the trigger on the outside. There you go.
Okay.
Just give it a shot. I'm going to put my mask on. Tom, you talk to me a bit.
Pull that thing all the way.
Pull it all the way. There you go. Pull it hard.
All right, whatever you've done, don't go back over.
Don't go over.
Yeah, you want to let it set up and then you can go back.
Okay.
So just
So go on this side.
yeah, squeeze it all the way.
Do I go up that way? Look.
Yep. Just like that. Now come on back. That's fine.
And then go to the middle, or
Yeah, just go through the middle. Not too fast.
too much?
Yeah, slow down a little bit.
Too fast. Okay.
Just right here, go through the middle. Try this one right here. This empty cavity.
Yeah.
Start about halfway and go slow through the middle. Keep it close.
Go and start from the middle.
Yeah. All right, away from you. There you go. Right down. All right. Just like that.
Oh, I want to.
Okay.
Just stop right there. Go ahead, grab it. Grab
I got it.
it. Okay? You will leave that alone. We'll
Okay.
come over here.
All right.
And we'll try down there. Go. Pull the trigger. Stop. Just let me do it. No, just pull the trigger. Let go. Pull the trigger. Okay? You don't want to spray it right here because it'll
It's
spray up in our
spread.
face.
Okay.
Okay? Over there.
There's no
Go. Okay? And then we'll go back. Right where we were at.
Okay.
We'll go there. Okay? You come over here. Go. Okay? You getting the trick of it?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go back and get this. You get kind of that trick down there if you want to spread this out. Go ahead. Okay? Good? Now we start another cavity.
Okay.
Try to spray that back wall back there.
All right.
Go. Come along the side. All right, come along the side. Right, and you come along the side. Now go side. Go side. Maybe we can slow it down a little bit. Okay? That's good.
Wow.
See how that's smoother?
Yeah.
We'll come back over here. And let's try to finish this one up.
Okay.
Go. You smooth it out.
I want to cut it even.
Okay? You know, a little bit, you gotta lean right over. Like that way. Okay? Good. There you go. Probably get this one more time, and we can finish these up.
Okay. Well, they're not finished.
No, way over there. I like to get the sides first. No? Okay. A little bit. Okay. Then we'll go to the next one. You're anticipating it growing.
Yeah.
All right. Now you start there. You go ahead. You gotta lean way over and spray, okay?
What? Can I bring it this way?
Lean way over and come this way.
Okay.
Right inside. Along there, and then go on the other side. There you go. Now do the other side. Okay, now do that one and then come back to this one.
Okay.
Lean way over. Okay, so Matt, you gotta anticipate it growing.
Okay.
It's gonna grow.
Right.
Get right inside that crack. There you go. You want to just fill it up.
Okay.
And come and do that other one. See, you're getting too much. It's growing too much.
Too fast.
Yes, you need to go faster.
Okay.
See how big it is?
Okay.
Pull that trigger. Okay. Now come back and do this one in the middle. You
And
feel-
it's heavy.
I know. Good. See how it's well, you're done. Need you do the other one?
Okay.
Just do it right down in the middle. Kind of get it a little bit. There you go. It's gonna grow. You just gotta anticipate it growing. You don't go over what you just sprayed, so it'll
Don't go
clatter
over.
up.
Look.
Then you can do that
It's
one.
heavy. Hold it longer.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
All right.
My God, that's heavy. Oh, look at that.
You can take your mask off and talk to the camera.
Are you sure? Okay. It looks easy, but it's actually not that easy. The gun is really heavy. You're doing so good. It does, Michael. It looks like meringue, doesn't it? Hey, Lori. Hey, everybody. It is definitely, it's not bad, but it's harder than what I thought because really, the guys make it look so easy. I guess just doing it a few times, you'll learn how much you have to put. See, the top's got all covered again underneath.
What's that?
You went underneath, and then it got covered. Look at on this side, guys. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. I know what you mean. That's what I was worried about. I was like, well, let me make sure I don't get it on my phone.
Gun needs some work, doesn't it?
Isn't that cool, guys? He said, no way. Man, my arm got tired. There's no, I can't imagine. I can't imagine doing this on the ceiling. Oh my God. There's no way. Watch it grow. That is cool. That's right, Teresa. All the guys should have nice biceps. That's right. He's almost done here. That is cool.
It should.
Yeah.
In the summertime, see, this comes out, what, 130 degrees? Or more.
Really. Good.
Awesome. Now this is the simplest job. This floor right here, would it take us 20 minutes, 15,
Yeah.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
And this is the simplest one. Going inside, as Tom said, spraying overhead to the rafters and the walls and all that. Yeah, you can take that off.
Yeah. So that one's done and ready to go.
Yeah, it's ready to go. All right.
Wow.
Is that not awesome?
That is so cool. 20 minutes and that is done.
Yeah, that's just the floor. Now you can see, come over here, let's show it. It'll take about an hour if you're inside. It takes about an hour for that air gas to be, they call it the gas off.
Yeah.
And it is a, it's a poisonous gas. That's why we dress up. But once it's gone, it doesn't give off any more odors or gas or anything after that.
Now that's something I was curious about because, people who are in their home, they're like, they don't want spray foam because it's not green or whatever like
According to
that.
the manufacturer, it doesn't have any kind of off gases.
No off gases. That's good to know.
What we do is we spray foam up. Now this has got some heat. It's really warm.
Really?
Yeah, but see how it's already hard? It's already
Yes.
hard. Okay? So we spray foam underneath the plumbing, and then when you put your floor on here, the house is warm, right?
Yeah.
That's going to keep that from freezing, is the warmth from the inside the house. And then we got all the insulation up underneath all the pipes.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
That is very cool. I didn't know that it came out hot.
Hot, man. You have to have heaters on this thing. In the wintertime, it's a challenge. Because
Yeah.
you got to always have heat. We put a heater inside the box.
Yeah,
This
because
is
there's the box.
We'll eventually have a room, after we build our room on the back side of the warehouse.
Yeah.
We'll actually have a room for it. There's 4 50-gallon drums inside there, plus the compressors and the pumps and all that stuff. It was quite an investment, and it still takes a ton of work. You almost need, Tom knows a lot about it. A couple other guys were getting all trained to run that thing. I wanted him here because if it breaks down, it just helps us so we can show you guys what's going on. Only thing that breaks down is the guns. Like I said,
Yeah.
we own 3 of the guns. They're $2,000 a piece, and we've evolved into this thing. So when you guys get spray foam on your homes, the reason it's expensive, as you can see, there's the equipment, what it takes, all the replacement parts, but it's such a great product.
Right, exactly. Now, are there different guns? Travis was talking about like there's different guns and different way that they spray, or
This is the best gun they got. You can get the tips and everything. We've researched it and searched it. We got the best they got. The tips will change just because of the product coming out. Sometimes it'll fan, sometimes it'll stream.
okay.
There's so many little orifices and rings inside. We've taken them off right while we're working, and we'll replace them. So we know how to break the gun down really quick.
That's what Kevin just said. Who gets stuck with the cleanup? Because that would be.
We ship the guns off. And we got a guy. Well, John that used to work. John does work for us periodically and hauls homes. He takes the guns and cleans them up for us, and and he's researched it. We've got cleaner. He's got baths. He's got
How
all this
long
stuff.
does it take to clean a gun?
I think he's got it down to about 4 hours.
4 hours.
He's got to break it completely down, clean it, and then put it back together.
When you're done spray foaming, does it go into a liquid, or does it harden up, or what happens with it?
Like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. See?
No, I mean what do you do to like before he cleans it? Do you put it in a solvent or something?
Yeah,
or?
that's that solvent he's got. He's got a bath that he's
Okay.
got. Yeah, but not the whole thing. You can actually break the whole gun down into parts, pull it out, and then put it in the solvent.
Oh, okay, I see.
Listen, we've been doing this almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
With this, and it's been a lot of trial and error. We've had
Yes.
time. What really cool is we bought this new hose. That hose there is 150 foot long.
Yes.
You're looking at almost a little over
I
$3,000
thought
just
so.
for the hose.
Yes.
You know, and you got $2,000 a gun. It's 3 guns plus. That's not including the whole system.
Right.
Where we come off is that we don't have to put it in a big old truck and take it job to job. Now we could just put our hose from job to job because we got 4 of them inside the warehouse.
Right.
I'm doing these is because this is an RJO. I don't build these inside the warehouse.
Yeah.
I'm actually, you guys, Friday, you got to come back and see. I've got an off-grid work facility over here, so I'm going to have electrical panels, right, an inverter and everything. So I've got my own power source out where I'm going to build the house.
Right.
And that's exciting. So I can plug all my tools, compressors, and everything, and build my RJOs out there. We're a little behind schedule, but what we've done is now we know exactly our stud heights, what we want, our rafter sizes. We got patterns. We get it all set. So right now we've got 9 trailers over there. 2, I think we got the floor systems on the last 2.
Yeah.
I think 6 of them are plumbed. So this one's insulated. We'll be spray foaming them. Hopefully by Friday we'll have most of them spray foam. And I'm going to show you kind of what we're doing and how that's going to come about. I think you'd be excited about seeing how all that comes together, you know. So that's pumping them out. And that's what's cool about the RJOs. And then what I do is I build the structure, and then I can add personal touches to the trim and to the windows and whatever kind of what we're doing inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you want to show any of those before the
Friday.
transformation on Friday? Okay.
Yeah, I think I want to wait till Friday.
Okay.
Construction, it seems like that's all we do, you know.
Right.
Because we're always building, and as soon as we're done, it ships out, you know.
Right.
And it's so hard to time the show with one that's completely done, you know.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Well, anyway, this is Tech Night. Tech Night, you got to see the spray foam. You got to see Amanda last week when she put the plumbing together, and I've explained to you kind of how the plumbing goes. As you see, every Tuesday night, we're going to show more and more technical. Next week, we'll probably have Amanda doing some framing, all right, on this house. I'm going to
my God,
I'm going to keep
Alyssa.
this house, so step by step, you can go. Now, we're going to put the floor on it, and maybe she can put that last board on the floor.
Okay.
And then we'll have all the studs laid out. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Now, framing, I have changed. I don't do anything like the normal construction does. Okay? What the heck was that?
I know. It's like we heard just a big
Okay.
boom, like.
So the framing is, I make it super simple and efficient. All right.
Yeah.
So, and that's the same thing that on our regular homes, and it's worked out really well for us in our speed and our efficiency and the simplistic way of thinking about framing. Everybody says, "Oh my God, what's about?" There's T's and there's corners and there's jacks and there's cripples and all that stuff. We won't deal with any of that stuff. All right?
Okay.
So I'm going to show you what we do, and you're gonna enjoy it. And I think if you wanted to keep a log of all this, and you could actually see how we do it and build your own.
That is
So,
true.
Yeah, but I think we won't show it as detail. If we ever do a seminar, we'll do that. And I guess that's another thing. Of course, all these things I'll announce later on as I'm thinking. I'm just
Now let me
talking,
ask
but-
you this: is this something? If somebody was to build their tiny house, tiny home at their home,
Yeah.
on their own, can they spray foam?
What I would do is if I was doing it at home,
Yes.
I would take fiberglass insulation and probably put it underneath here and insulate it all. You can do that. The thing is if you're at home and you don't have any a covering,
Yes.
that's the last thing you want to do because it's going to rain and get it wet.
Right.
All right. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. That's the things you'll learn if you ever come here. Is there's things that you put first and second and not, and it's just common sense
Right.
of thinking ahead. But we can actually frame this house with no floor on it, and I'll show you how to do that.
Oh.
So if and when we do our seminars, that's the thing I want to show you is learning how to plumb and learning how to frame and stuff like that is just common sense and super simple. And that's what's really creative. The part that you need to think about or learn when you do come here is how to put those components together and keeps the speed and efficiency up. Where it's blowing up. The whole
What?
world's blowing up.
What? What the heck?
Gosh.
Holy cow! It's like 4th of July over here.
Yeah. But what you need, Amanda?
Oh,
Here, I'll do it.
no! I need the. No, go ahead. The charger.
She's reaching her hand out. Are you dying?
What'd I do with it? No, I'm not. There we go.
All right. Sometimes I feel like I keep rambling on. You guys are rolling your eyes saying I'm done with it. Show me a house. So anyway, hey, there's your spray foam. That's what they look like before we put the flooring down. And so if you guys want to come visit us, come see us. It's real distracting because they're like running around in the back and talking, and I don't know what they need. If they were like there's an emergency call coming.
No.
So, but that's it. All right, everybody. Thanks. We'll see you Friday night. I'll show you the RJO homes. I think we're gonna have 2 homes come out of the warehouse Friday. They won't be decorated or anything, but they're coming out, and you'll be able to. We'll walk through the floor plan and show you what's going on the inside of those. It's really cool. So stay tuned. Love to show you more.
And I actually have one of them. I won't say which one, but I may have it decorated Friday.
Yeah, an RJO house.
Yeah, an RJO house.
Yeah,
so
it's real unique.
yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna sneak up on you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're trying to keep the Tuesday's videos a little bit shorter. I know we have people that really enjoy our videos, and they say, "Hey, make them long." And
Oh, you know what? Here's a good question.
did you just interrupt me?
I'm so sorry, but I just want to ask you this. Mimi, hey Mimi, which she said, have Amanda do something on my house, which, yeah, I don't know about that. But said, Randy's using wool on ours, and this is about the insulation. Jennifer said, what about hay as insulation? Is that something that can work?
You know, I'm not an insulation expert or any of that. I just know that I used to blow cellulose when I was younger in Detroit, when we were filling walls and attics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Insulation can compress over the years. Think about you're in a house for 30 years. You know, if it was hay, you used straw like that back when you didn't have anything else.
Right.
These were invented so you didn't have to use hay.
I see.
So you didn't have to use wool, you didn't have to use blue jean material, you didn't have to use that stuff. Now, yeah, the wool is good because Mimi's son is allergic to everything in the world. And
right.
And bless his heart, he can't deal with that, so you use wool. Now, is it as efficient as this? No.
This is the top of the everything,
Yeah,
right?
But they've had insulation in homes forever. And one thing I like about these tiny homes, this one here, you'll heat it. Like I said, you'll heat it with a match and cool it with an ice cube.
Mm-hmm.
It may take a little more energy because if you don't use this process, take maybe 2 matches and 2 ice cubes, but still, there's not a lot of space in there to heat and cool.
Right.
You know, but that's it. But I love this is because structurally it makes it stronger. It binds everything together.
True.
It's just an awesome process. But, you know, I remember when I was a kid, Mom and Dad said they used to use newspaper in the walls, you know, to insulate something.
I'd heard that.
Just anything to keep that wind from blowing in, you know. But yeah, just sawdust. But that stuff will compress, the straws.
Yeah.
Just, you know, kind of think in, you know, common sense ways.
Right.
But that's it. And I think if you're going to use wool, or you're going to use blue jeans, or you're going to use the fiberglass, just make it thicker.
Let's see.
You know, like in Mom's house, in her floor, because I built it up above the fenders, I've got this much space between the outside, underneath her floor,
Yeah.
and the inside. So I put 3 layers of fiberglass insulation. Okay, I had a bunch left over. I built her whole home almost out of scrap.
Really?
So that's why I did. And her floor is super warm. Yeah. What you got? Anything else?
Deborah wants to know just really quick, is the spray foam, is it lightweight?
Super lightweight.
That's a good question.
Massive
I'm
lightweight.
glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Look how hard this stuff is on.
I know already.
Isn't that
Wow. That's
cool?
crazy.
And that binds all that together. You know, it's just neat. When we first did it, I was like, whoa, look at that. We could build cute coolers. I want to build me a walk-in freezer with it.
There you go.
Put all my food in it. Yeah. But we keep these suits. And you know what? Hey, everybody, I'm going to try. When they deliver stuff, I hate boxes and foam boards and all that stuff because where's it got to go?
Yeah.
It's going to the landfill. So I'm actually going to request that we somehow don't get a lot of this trash that's coming in here. We've had this dumpster here for about 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
It's not even close to being full or anything.
Right.
So I want to reduce the amount of stuff we take to a landfill.
Right.
If you've never been to a landfill, you'll go and you'll never throw trash again.
Right.
It is nasty. All right. So just for you all, we're trying to do everything we can to keep it down. We've got a recycling center down the road here. We can take cardboard. We keep all our scrap metal.
So you're going to get really into the recycling.
Just, you know what? It's just because I can't see taking it and burying it on a
Right.
hill somewhere. All the metal, I reuse the steel, the metal, I got piles of it here. We're going to be building small sheds. We're going to be building additions to the building. I don't care to use pieces of it. When it's in somewhere, we don't have to look, you know,
Right.
people aren't going to see it. So we use it for piecing that up. So why not use all it? Now, as you can see, we're going to have piles of it piled up. But I'll get to it and I'll use it. And I always tell the guys, keep everything that you got except for little pieces. And then we got Lucifer we burn all our wood with.
Right.
You know, but I could go on.
That's
There's so
awesome.
much.
This was informative.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I mean, it was harder than what I thought. The gun is heavier than what I thought. I'd had to take way more breaks. It took me way longer.
Yeah.
But it takes a while to learn the pace and the how much and everything like that. But I can learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. And that's good. Now, having Manda do all this is to show you guys, hey, Manda has no experience
No,
in this
no.
whatsoever.
Oh,
So she's done plumbing, and when I showed her once,
Yeah.
she did it by herself. The concept of it would just be a little bit different. It takes a little more time, but the actual skill itself, as you can see, it adapts pretty quick. This is spray and go. Now, next time, we probably wouldn't have as much overspray.
Right.
And normally what I do, I jump up on top of here, and I'll walk across the boards.
Oh, I see.
And I'll spray here, and I turn the spray there, and I, instead of reaching across. And you get a lot of overspray.
Yeah.
So then we'll take that scraper. Remember last week? I had
Oh,
a
that is
scraper?
right. And scrape on the top.
And we'll scrape the top off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because you're going to put plywood on top of that.
Yep.
Right?
Sure
Okay.
will.
All right.
Yep.
Good.
So, everybody, we'll see you Friday,
Big day Friday.
5 o'clock Friday. Hope you have a great week. I'm Randy Jones signing off. See ya.